Hey, hello, family. I just wanted to come before you guys today and, just let you guys know, of course, the first thing first that I would like to address is what's going on, with the situation about that whole cult thing. Um, main thing I want you guys to know is that it's definitely not that situation, never been that situation. And always, ever since I known of Apostle Taylor, he's always been an integral man of God and a man of God who's really after God and the things of God. He don't pretend to be something he's not. He is who he is. And I've always respected and always pretty much appreciated that about my spiritual father. So just wanted to talk to you guys today and just really share my testimony. I know you guys see us a lot on the videos, and we talk about the events that's going on, events to come up. But you rarely, hear really a lot of my testimony, at least. So I would like to share that with you guys today. I'd like to welcome all you beautiful people who's watching. So the way I first got acclimated to the ministry was I had been in college and I was helping out with some programs. Some of you may be familiar with it. It's called Young Life, and there's also a program called Chi Alpha. I was helping out with these programs and doing little Bible studies, and I met a friend there. And about 2 or 3 months into knowing this friend, I personally, I didn't think that I had a call of God on my life because of, the way I grew up and the things that I was pretty much, I involved myself in. So I really never thought that I had a call of God on my life. I just thought, okay, well, just this kid from, this type of family. I don't know if I have any type of call in my life. I didn't know what I was going to do. I knew that I wanted to be successful. I knew I wanted to do something great. I knew I was destined for greatness, but I didn't know how I was destined for greatness. A friend came to, I was involved. I'm originally from Washington, D.C., man, involved in, a lot of stuff. But I never actually, knew the love of God and knew truly who Christ was until I came into contact with this ministry. I never knew about the miracles and stuff like that. And when I did go to church in Washington, D.C., it was when I was about 17. But after that, everything switched up. I had met a friend, and he had told me about the ministry. He said one night he bought the book to me. This is like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, and he's coming from Centerville, and from Centerville to Washington, D.C. is like at least 45 minutes. So as he's coming on this trip, he comes to me and he says, God told me to give you this. And when I see it, it's a book, and the book is called Face to Face. It's actually called Face to Face Appearances from Jesus. So, that's what I really wanted you guys to know. That how God changed my life. And I didn't understand why he even brought it to me. I said, well, I'm not a pastor. I'm just a young man, who really come from nothing. So why would he want to bless me with this book? Why would God want to give me this book? I was confused about that. And what happened was, one day, I read the book, and I'm not even gonna lie, I was never a reader. So that's what caught my attention. I'm usually a guy like this, right? I'll listen to it. I like to see a movie about it, but I never was big on reading. And that's something that changed my life. I was like, hold on. For some reason, I just can't stop reading this book. I used to wake up in the morning excited to read a book. And I think it was because it wasn't just about going, about just, stuff I couldn't relate to. The Apostle Taylor's testimony, I could relate to it. And I was into it, and he told me a lot. I was really blessed by it. And, I had went to a meeting in Hagerstown. Then after that, I went to my first meeting. Now, on this I'll never forget. because I wasn't raised in seeing miracles and stuff like that. I went to churches, but I never seen miracles and, stuff like that. So I said, hold on. I see a young lady walk in, and she looked like she had like cerebral palsy or something. She couldn't really, move like that. So in my head, I said, okay, God, if you heal this young lady, if I actually see her healed, I know that this is where I'm supposed to be. So long behold, about 15 minutes after I say this, that young lady is one of the first people in the service Apostle Taylor called up. And I could literally see her go from limping to walking. I could see the transition in her. And seeing that transition, I was like, hold on. So this is real. So are you telling me like that and then God answered me so quick. I was so confused. And I knew it was where I was supposed to be. But, Apostle Taylor, man, he's just been such a blessing to me, such a blessing to my family. I had a little brother who he didn't even know much about Christ either, and he had recently got saved. He had been baptized. I gave him a prayer cloth, and ever since then, he was able to find a job, and he's about to get his first contract from the government at IT, and he's really young. So I just wanted to let you guys know, man, this is definitely nothing like the cult. Right here, what you see is official. It's the kingdom culture. And this is my father, Apostle David E. Taylor, really, really integral man of God. He's not one one thing I can say about the man that I love is that he walks it the same way he talks. So if you hear him talk, he don't preach on nothing that he does not live. So I just wanted to really encourage you guys. And I know y'all seen the old pictures and stuff like that. I had been this before I got saved. Actually, you know what? I actually got saved at 17, but it wasn't enough people around me and really teaching me who God really was. So I didn't really understand it. I just thought I was doing something just to do it. But at that time, growing up, of course, I had been into a lot of different things. I've been just robberies and stuff like that, and just doing a whole bunch of dumb crap. And it wasn't until, man, I thought I was a man because I had the freshest clothes on. I thought I was a man because I had the more money, and I thought I was a man because I could fight, or I thought I was a man because, hey, if you could shoot this person or do that. But it wasn't really until I got here and I learned what a real man is. A real man is somebody who loves God and somebody who's led by God. And I was kicked out of school after school. I was suspended. I was expelled. I got caught with lean cough syrup in school. My brother got shot in his back. I lost my mom, in the midst of being in this ministry a year ago, last December. And, Apostle Taylor was there, first person to call me, tell me, man, how he was there for me, and he just made me feel so comfortable and loved in the midst of that, and this whole family of JMMI did. So this is definitely not a cult, man. It's really kingdom culture. It changed my life. It showed me, what loving God really is and how to love God, not with only this. Because everybody talk with this, but can you really walk it the same way you talk it? And that's the main thing. So again, I love my spiritual father, Apostle David E. Taylor. I stand with him, and I'm grateful that God placed him in my life, because I really don't know where I'm honest. I'm not trying to, gas you guys up and just get on here and say something, because I'm not about that. I'm not about it. If it's fake, I don't want no parts of it. I only want what's genuine. I only want what's real. I want what's authentic, and came here, and I honestly, and I'm like, really, I mean this, I don't know, honestly, with the things that I had in me and the way I was, I honestly don't know if I still be alive today, alive or free. Even sometimes thinking about it, it's like, I think dang, where would I be? I don't even thinking about it for real, but just want to encourage y'all, man. I love you guys, and definitely not a cult, man. It's kingdom culture. This ministry changed my life, man. And walking with learning how to walk with a man of God who's really about the work of God and really about the will of God, it will change your life too. He's not about the talking. I'm telling you, I mean it. If you see this man and how he operates and the things he does and the background, everybody, even the background, seeing the background of this work, it really shows you the heart of the man of God and how integral he is. So, I mean, this to my pops, I'm standing with you. And to everybody watching, just want you guys to know, don't listen to any false rumors or anything like that, because the same person who, is releasing the rumors at one point was the same person on the stage in here giving testimonies talking about how she was blessed and this isn't a cult. So you put two and two together, but I love you guys. And if it's one thing I could leave you with, one thing, love. Let love rule. Let love control you. Let love live in you, because knowledge will destroy you. It's never about what a person, we don't even know the outside. Man looks at the outer appearance. God knows the inner. He knows our hearts. But I just want to let you guys know, stay strong, keep going, and definitely don't believe the hype, because I have truly been blessed in this ministry. I mean it. So many things that I never had a chance to do, I had a chance to do. So many things I never saw in my life, I had a chance to see. So I just been really blessed here. Want to encourage you guys, keep your head up. I know God's got something special for you, each and every single one of you. And keep believing, keep the faith, and know it's kingdom culture. And I want to welcome you all in. If you don't have a home church or you're not saved or something, give us a call, 1-877-843-4567. You got a family member that may be, sick, or you may be sick, or you may be looking for some type of healing, give us a call. Again, it's 1-877-843-4567. I love all of you guys. Kingdom culture. Y'all have a good night. Bye-bye.